What's up, everybody? It's
Ashley.
Nyla and Titus, and we are back with another video. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Beard family here. We are back with another video. Today's we're gonna be talking about the importance of hospitality
You want a drink?
and ways that you can show it. So today we're gonna be talking about hospitality. Now we're talking about this because we are so humbled to receive the beautiful compliment from my wife's friend KJ when she came over to do her hair. We received a beautiful compliment from her. She said, "Oh, this is the best hospitality I've ever had." I said, "Oh man," I said, "That's so humbling, and we're very thankful for that." You're our guest, you're our friend, so we are going to make sure that you experience the top notch. We're gonna make sure you make yourself at home with what they say. So but she said, "Y'all should do that for our next video." I said, "You know what? That's a grand idea." So I told my wife, I said, "Well, let's go ahead and do this." So
Why put that down?
oh, so oh, come on. That kind of hurt. I just got my fresh cut. It's still sensitive.
My bad.
I'm joking. But anyway, we're going to be talking about hospitality today. Now, believe it or not, hospitality is actually something that is, lacked across this nation. And people, a lot of times, I won't say a lot of times, but there's quite a few people that I've gone to their houses and maybe they didn't have the best hospitality, or maybe you experienced that situation. Have you experienced that?
Yeah.
Going to someone's house and not having, hospitality. So now it's
And
one.
even offer me food.
Now it's one thing if like they're really down bad and they got like no money or nothing like that. All they got in the fridge is some jelly and they got peanut butter and some bread or something like that. Okay, that's different. But I have, been to people's houses where they, come on, really, they were in a good financial situation and they didn't show good hospitality. So I grew up learning that. My wife grew up learning about hospitality and the importance of it, and to show hospitality. But so I'm gonna ask my wife, why is hospitality important to you? Why is that important?
I want to feel welcomed.
You want to feel welcomed. That's like huge, That's a big one. Anywhere you go, you're foreign to. You want to feel welcomed.
I want to
So
feel comfortable.
Comfortable, right? You don't want. It's awkward going to somebody's houses and they not. Hey, sit down right here, or make yourself comfortable right here, or if you want to go to the fridge, then if you walk in, they're just like, hey, what's going on? And you just standing around, and they're walking here, and you move out the way, and you walk, and then it's like, what's going on? It's just kind of chaotic.
And then you gotta hide that you're hungry, and then you're starving, and no one knows it.
Yeah,
They're too afraid to ask for food.
Right. It just makes it an awkward situation, So. For sure, that's big, man. You want to feel welcomed and comfortable. That's huge. What else?
And another one is, first of all, if I'm gonna invite you over, I'm gonna make sure you get food.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Now let's say somebody, of course, this isn't applying to somebody who just invites them. So, hey, can I come over? Okay, but especially if you invite.
Well, even if you invite yourself over, you're still gonna make sure you got food.
Well, sure. What I was saying, especially if I invite someone over, I'm definitely I'm definitely gotta make sure I offer something. Are you serious? You know what I mean? You are gonna invite somebody over your house, and you know what I mean. So that's for sure. That's big, especially if you're inviting somebody over. So anything else?
It's respect.
Yeah, it is respect.
Like, it's so disrespectful. Like, everyone's different. I get that. But, like, it's disrespectful to me if I let you in my house and, like, don't even offer you a drink, Like, I'm sitting there eating a drink in front of you and munching, and you're sitting there, like, in silence, hungry, looking at my food like, man, is she going to offer me some food? I'm sitting here drinking my water, but you're super thirsty. You haven't had anything to drink. but you don't want to ask because you don't want to sound like you're rude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't eat in front of anyone unless I offer.
Right. Yeah. And some things is rude. It's rude not to, Now let's say, that wouldn't necessarily be rude if somebody came over and y'all were just talking, right? It's hospitality to offer them something to eat, but it's not necessarily rude. But what people have done before, and it's very rude, is to go get yourself some food, and then they just ain't not even offering, So now there was one instance where I actually did that, and I'll explain why. Actually, her family had came over, and I actually got some food and didn't offer, and I'm about to tell you why. Because they were on their way out, and it was dinner time, so they already had food at the house that they were going to eat, and they was literally like about to leave. So I was like, well, but I did think about it though. I did think about it. You should always come to your mind from the jump. Hey, let's offer them. But some people don't think like that because they're not raised like that, right? My wife and I, we were raised like that. So that's why we make YouTube videos, because you may not have been raised like this. So we want to show you the importance of it and how to do it. So, but there has been times where I wasn't hospitable, and I'm like, man, that wasn't right. That wasn't right of me. Like I said, now that instance was a little bit different because they were heading out. But if they were going to be there for maybe 2 or 3 more hours, and I knew that, I would have like, oh yeah, you eating dinner over here. You know what I mean?
Well, they were also talking about getting pizza.
Yeah. So right. So So a situation like that is different. But if they're going to be there for 2 or 3 hours, or they're staying the night or something like that, you better make sure you have every it's important to make sure you have meals for them. So they don't have to go out and spend their own money, go out to fast food and different things like that, and waste their money. Yeah, because really that's wasting your money. That food's not doing anything for you good at all.
No, like every time Haley stays the night, I always make sure we shop extra.
Yeah.
Because she be staying for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, and when my brother came for my grandmother's funeral, I told him, I said, all right, I already got the food ready for you back, because I picked him up in the morning from the Greyhound. I said, I already got the food ready, and I'll make sure you get fed. And then later on at dinner, my other 2 siblings came over. We made chicken and
marinated chicken, baked potatoes, green beans.
I mean, like it was a whole feast. I said, you're going to take part in this feast. Of course, you don't want to force anybody to eat if they don't want to, but always have it prepared and always mention it to them.
I don't know, if you offer me food and I'm hungry, I mean,
you take it, yeah. So, okay, now we are going to show ways where, we're going to let you know. I worded that way wrong. We're going to reveal to you, I should say, ways and how to show hospitality. So what are some ways that you can show hospitality?
Show them around the house.
Show them around the house.
They've never been around here before.
Yep.
Show them where the snack cabinets are.
Right, that's what I want to know.
Offer them water as soon as you walk in, or something to drink. Yep. I try to anyways, but I don't always do that because, sometimes I forget that people's new at my house and they don't know my role of your fridge. Your house is my house. If that makes sense.
Right. Yeah.
Greet them. At least say hi, hello, how are you?
Right.
Yeah. You can even take their coats for them or tell them that like where their shoes can go.
Yep.
Where they could put their coats or something.
Yeah.
You can always hug them. Depends on who they shake their hands.
Right.
I don't do that because everyone that comes over is like I'm close with, and honestly, when I kind of I show different hospitality with them than like people that don't come over a lot. Like Haley, I never when she comes in, hug her. I'm just like, hey, what's up? You already know what to do.
Yeah, that's different.
It's mainly all I can think of right now.
Yeah, no, and those are all the ones I was going to say. I have a couple more that I want to say, but no, those are like all very good points.
Good job, Nyla. That's a good one.
Those are all very good points that my wife had brought up.
She's bringing up a good one.
She's intelligent. She be saying a lot of stuff in these videos, man. But
are you gonna listen to Nyla? She's pointing out some good ones.
She's talking to the babies out there.
first time she's talked in it.
Oh, she talking, man.
Good job, Niall.
I'm gonna pause real quick so you can.
You can say whatever you want.
Oh, so now come on. You want to be shy now? There you go.
Good job. That's a good one, Nyla. I would have never thought about that.
Yeah.
That is an awesome one, Nyla. I love that idea.
Okay. But I was gonna say, making sure that you things that you do as a family or you personally, your household, make sure they get preference. So like if it's like a shower or something like that, make sure, like let's say they're staying the night. I have some ones for people that are staying the night. Make sure, hey, just the shower. This is how you work it before they even start. This is how you work it. Here go. What?
I'm laughing because I agree on that, because there's been times no one showed me how to work the shower. I'm sitting there trying to look stupid for 10 minutes trying to figure out how to work it, and then I have to call them in there, and I'm embarrassed because I don't know how to work the shower.
Right. So like, because the showers, some showers are different. It's like, wait, does this know how to do like what? So show them how to work the shower. Show them to their room. And have them put their stuff in their room, as soon as they get to the house. Show them, hey, this is the closet. Here goes some hangers for you. Here, everything's laid out for you. So you got some candles up in here just in case you want to light some. You know what I mean? Like, if they don't know how to work the TV, and there's a TV that they can use. Hey, here's how you work the TV, right? So like, it's almost like my job, right? Because I work at a car dealership. So when people come in, we say, hey, how you doing? How can we help you? Oh, I want to test out a vehicle. Okay, what vehicle? Go ahead and have a seat. Would you like some water? Would you like, what I mean? What vehicle would you like to test drive? Oh, I'll let you test drive this one. Okay, you know what? You stay right here. I'm gonna go get that vehicle. I'm gonna pull it up. And I'm already have the heat going for you. So because it's winter, I already have the heat going for you. So you don't gotta work. That right there is hospitality. Why? Because someone is coming into a foreign place and they want to feel welcome.
Oh, I had one.
So at my job, we have to do that. We have to show hospitality, and you have to do that in your household. So, and the other one, real quick, babe. The other one I was gonna say is even if you have to give up your own bed, or even if you have to give up your bed sheets or something like that. Let's say you don't have no bed sheet or something, and unexpectedly people came over and stayed over your house. Give up your bed sheets so they can have some. Give up your pillow. Wash the pillowcase so they can have some. Wash the bed sheets, right? All of these things is examples, of good hospitality when somebody is staying the night. So, and make sure you prepare breakfast for them before they wake up. Make sure you prepare lunch. Go ahead.
I had hospitality in my car. Well, actually, Mom's car. When I took my driver's test, she was talking about how cold she was. I was like, would you like me to turn on the heat for her? Would you like me to turn on the heat? And I did. And I'll tell you, I was burning up, like sweating. But like, I didn't care because, she was.
She was the guest, yeah. Yeah, so even in a vehicle, even in a car, I mean, that is your property, So we're talking about being hospitable at your house. But even on any property you have, right?
Even ask to, like, play. Was that her?
No, I was scratching my
I was like, even ask if they want to play a song.
Yeah, they get music preference,
Okay, well, we take turns, but like, I don't ride with anyone that, like, I don't know, like, I'll play some songs and I'll be like, would you like to play? Because like, I want to play some music too, but like, I'm not gonna like not offer.
Right. So yeah, I mean, even in your vehicle, So these are just ways that you can show in hospitality and why it's so important. So I hope this was something that you can learn from and you will apply it. I know that people, a lot of young people. I've seen the ages. Most of our viewers are like 14 through I think like 14 years old through like 30 or something like that. So we have a lot of young viewers and a lot of young people. I know they watch our videos. A lot of young people aren't taught these things anymore nowadays. We have parents that's kind of up there in terms of age. So, not old, okay? So, Mom, if you're watching the video, we're not trying to roast you or anything like that. You still young, but, 40s and 50s, there's young people nowadays, teenagers, they got parents that's in their, like, literally their 30s, even sometimes late 20s, you know, because people, you know, people have had, you know, children young, 16, 17, 18 years old, you know, so we understand that a lot of things that were taught back then, especially when my mother was, my mother's almost 60, so a lot of times, you know, back then, a lot of things that she got taught, you know, or I got taught by her, they don't teach it now. A lot of parents don't teach that stuff now. A lot of things that, you know, teachings that were held true has kind of, you know, went away. So, you know, we want to reiterate these things and let you all know that, you know, these are some tips and tricks for you when you're married or when you have your own crib. So
I got a new cup.
I did too, but mine upstairs. But yeah.
You know how I always have my cups? Well, I got a new one. This one's 40 ounces.
Yeah, that's her 40,000th one. So
40 ounces, 3 of these bad boys, and you're good.
We get it, please.
No, I'm gonna spit on you.
Come on,
spit this on you.
That's not hospitality. We need to get her in check.
You want me to show you an example what's not?
Yo, come on, stop doing that. All right, well, thank you for watching this video. Please like this video. Please comment any thoughts you have. Please subscribe and press that bell and turn on post notifications so you can be notified anytime that we drop a video. Peace out, y'all.